they were having some intense FaceTime of their own.
Travis and Kourtney are making out. They'll be here in about an hour.
Scott's right there. It's okay. Everything's okay.
Scott Disick is going through a rough patch as drama escalates with his pointed remarks aimed at Travis Barker regarding Kourtney Kardashian. Scott openly admits he's still in love with Kourtney in a bold move, indicating he hasn't moved on despite her passionate relationship with Travis Barker. Taking to social media, the former Keeping Up with the Kardashian star shared his feelings, sparking intense speculation among fans. With Scott's personal life in the spotlight, it's clear this love triangle is far from resolved. Will Travis respond or take a more laid-back approach? Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian first met in 2006 at a friend's mansion party, where Kourtney was dating someone else. Scott, 4 years younger than Kourtney and living in New York without a job at the time, initially annoyed her. However, by 2007, they began dating, coinciding with the premiere of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which documented their evolving relationship for the world to see.
You come here for me?
I love you. You know that. That's funny.
Their relationship faced its first significant hurdle in 2008, when Kourtney found evidence of Scott cheating on his phone.
I read every single thing in your phone.
Anything that you think that was bad, I can explain everything about.
Who's your wife that's in your phone?
Some girl that I dated in high school.
Why were you looking into my wife's eyes?
She came over to the house and as a joke, we looked into each other's eyes as a joke. We're like, oh yeah, good to see you. And then over text message, it was back and forth oh, so good to look in your eyes.
Okay, well that's inappropriate.
No, you're right. That was just me being immature and just being stupid. Even talking and flirting with other girls is disrespectful to you, but in no way was that really what I meant.
As a result, they broke up for the first time. However, in 2009, during the filming of the spin-off series Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami, they reconciled. This reunion coincided with the conception of their first child, Mason. During this time, one of the most explosive moments in their relationship occurred when Scott's drunken outburst led to him punching a mirror, resulting in a bloody scene that was captured on camera.
No reason for him to go out and party every single night. What is going on? You're afraid he's gonna come back in here.
Kourtney!
He's crazy and I don't get why you always forgive him though. I can't do this anymore. I love Mason more than I love you.
In 2007, Scott made his first grand romantic gesture by proposing a whirlwind wedding in Las Vegas. However, Kourtney's uncertainty and Kris Jenner's disapproval led them to call off the wedding. The proposal felt rushed, with Kourtney expressing doubts even as she planned to go through with it. This hesitation hinted at future challenges. By 2010, after a brief period of relative calm, Scott proposed again. This time, it was during the final episode of Kourtney and Kim Take New York. Despite Kourtney appreciating the progress Scott had made in therapy, she still turned him down. She felt their relationship was finally in a good place, and she didn't want to risk changing that.
Yeah. Today at 2 o'clock, Makar's picking us up. Going to the chapel.
What, are you joking? You're trying to say that you're getting married?
We're in Vegas, dolls.
They want to get married today. I am totally devastated.
No, Kourtney.
From 2010 to 2015, Scott and Kourtney's relationship experienced ups and downs, with periods of reconciliation and separation. Their second child, Penelope, was born in 2012, and their third child arrived in 2014. Despite expanding their family, Scott's battles with addiction and infidelity frequently caused rifts between them. In 2015, when Scott was found partying with an ex-girlfriend, Kourtney decided to end the relationship once again, beginning a prolonged phase of co-parenting.
What the are you doing here? Seriously? You're just like a whore. Such a tramp. Get your and get the out of here. be.
After 2015, Scott and Kourtney transitioned into what could be described as the co-parenting era. During this time, Scott made multiple attempts to reconcile with Kourtney, ranging from grand gestures to heartfelt admissions. Despite his efforts, Kourtney maintained a clear boundary, prioritizing their children and her own happiness. In a significant moment in 2017, Kourtney publicly confirmed via social media that they were not romantically together, despite their ongoing co-parenting efforts. Scott's feelings of jealousy resurfaced as Kourtney began dating other people, leading to vulnerable moments where he admitted feeling insecure about seeing her with other men.
My insecurity, then I feel like that I just don't like seeing you with another guy or a guy. It hurt me when you were with somebody else. And like waking up to like looking at pictures of you and like this guy you were dating. And, you know, it was just like unhealthy and like it just made me upset and sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As Kourtney moved forward with her life, Scott wrestled with accepting their changed circumstances. By 2022, Kourtney was deeply involved in a relationship with Travis Barker, a journey documented in the first episode of The Kardashians on Hulu. Scott seemed prepared to embrace Kourtney's new relationship, acknowledging the necessity of moving forward. His candid acknowledgement of lingering insecurities represented a pivotal moment in his personal development.
That Kourtney's got her life with Travis, like, as hard as it is, it does give me a place to like finally be able to move on.
Today, Scott and Kourtney have achieved a place of mutual respect and effective co-parenting. Their journey, spanning over 15 years, illustrates the challenges of love, personal growth, and navigating a relationship under intense public scrutiny. While their romantic relationship has ended, they have found a peaceful way to coexist for the sake of their children. This marks the conclusion of what could be termed as the challenging times for Scott. His evolution from a troubled young man to a more self-aware individual deserves recognition. Despite numerous flawed attempts to reconcile with Kourtney, his persistent desire for redemption and family shines through. However, Kourtney's commitment to her own happiness, well-being, and dedication to their children ultimately define the path of their relationship.
Kids, the merrier, and it's like more people to love. I am really close with Travis's kids, and I love them.
Kourtney Kardashian is fully embracing her fairy tale life, making new memories and cherishing special moments, with no interest in involving Scott Disick. As she enjoys her newlywed bliss with Travis Barker, Kourtney is determined not to let Scott diminish her happiness.
How'd you know Travis was the one?
He's just my favorite person in the world, so I think you just know when you know.
According to a close source, Kourtney is deeply in love and happier than ever. She proudly embraces her new last name, prominently displayed on her Instagram as Mrs. Barker.
Kourtney Kardashian Barker. So was taking his last name a given? Were you positive that was going to happen, or did you think about that for a while?
It was a given. Yeah, it was just a given. It wasn't a thought.
You just knew.
And so now my middle name is Kardashian.
Yeah.
So it's not.
How is married life? I mean, you guys are clearly in love. I mean, is it when you know, you know?
I think when it's kind of easy and like it just everything almost like it's so weird. I think of like times when things weren't so easy and it's just like when it's right, it's right.
For Scott, it wasn't meant to be. While he may be feeling a sense of regret, it's evident that Kourtney has moved on. She's emotionally closed the chapter on her past and is focused on her future and family. According to the source, Kourtney is determined not to let Scott's feelings affect her happiness, acknowledging that he will always be the father of her children. She believes she's a better mother in person with Travis. Kourtney herself has expressed that they're living their best lives now. The new dynamics between the Kardashian-Barker family are unfolding on their Hulu series, offering viewers a glimpse into how Scott is adjusting to Kourtney's new life.
Genuinely think that he would be open to like a real loving relationship.
So, like, if I want to find somebody real, and serious and someone I'm gonna actually spend my life with, it would have to be somebody
More age appropriate.
yeah, like, you know, upper
21.
20s. When you're with an equal,
Yeah,
you have to go back and
challenge
forth.
you. Yeah.
I think that's a big step, but not over. Also, whatever, 30 over, I don't care, whatever it is. If I love somebody, it doesn't matter their age. Not sure about that.
According to another source, Scott has conflicting emotions about the situation. He still loves Kourtney deeply and regrets how he behaved during their relationship. However, both Kourtney and Scott prioritize their children above everything else. Their 3 kids, Mason, aged 12, Penelope, aged 9, and Rain, aged 7, are supportive of their mom's happiness, although they naturally wish their parents could reconcile. Scott has reportedly voiced his discomfort with the frequent public displays of affection between Kourtney and her husband Travis Barker, especially when their children are around.
I'm gonna die. You guys. You guys not be friends again. You guys please no French kiss.
No French kissing, dude.
Okay.
Scott has recently made it clear that he's fully committed to his role as a father, putting his children's well-being first. Reports suggest he's expressed concerns about Kourtney and Travis's public displays of affection, especially around their kids, urging Kourtney to show more restraint for their sake. Despite the changing dynamics with Kourtney, Scott strives to support her during challenging times while maintaining a respectful distance. His dedication to his children is evident as he navigates these complexities, prioritizing their needs above all else. Additionally, he finds solace in his close relationship with Kourtney's sister, Chloe.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll always love your sister. Thank God, it does give me a lot of relief that, like, she's happy, somebody else is taking care of her. I always felt like that was my fault for breaking up our family.
The transition has posed challenges for everyone involved, but Kourtney is determined to focus on her new life with Travis while ensuring her children's well-being remains her top priority. Her journey toward finding love and happiness again showcases her resilience and commitment to living her best life. Scott's protective nature towards his children and his concerns about Kourtney and Travis's public displays of affection highlight his dedication as a father amidst their complex family dynamics. He continues to prioritize his children's well-being while offering respectful support to Kourtney when needed. As for Scott's personal life, he hasn't pursued any new relationships yet, perhaps waiting for things to settle.